Hi guys, in this video I want to talk you through this demo that I think will help you think about circuits. So you can see over here I have water with some food coloring in it just to help you see the liquid. The water's at about the same height, same amount in each tube, and it's at the same height. And notice what happens when I lift it. When I lift this one above, the water starts to move. And something more than that is the greater the difference in height, the faster the movement. You can see it's kind of filling up really quickly. And when they are not that, when the height between them isn't that, when the difference in height between them isn't that big, the flow rate of the water is less. So you're seeing that the greater the difference in height, the greater the flow rate of the water. What else do you think might affect the flow rate of the water besides the difference in height? Probably the tube length. If this was like a longer tube, that would affect the flow rate of the water and also the width of the tube. So how does that relate to circuits? Well, the difference in height is kind of like the difference in, you can think of it as the difference in electric voltage. You can think of it as like a push. So right now it's like gravity is sort of pushing down the water. It's at a higher height. So it's like gravity is kind of like pulling it down. There's a greater pressure, I'll say, causing the water to kind of go to the lower pressure. And when that's reversed, the water will flow towards lower pressure. And that's like a voltage. What a battery does is it's establishing this difference in electric pressure. And when you put charges there, in the high pressure point, they're going to move towards the area of lower pressure. And what are they moving through? Where are the charges located? They're in the wires, they're in the battery, in the stuff that you connect. Charges are everywhere. But when you put a pressure there, those charges are going to move from high pressure to low pressure. And what's going to affect that flow is the path that they take. So we can quantify this with like the term resistance. So if you have a wire that's very, very long, it's going to reduce the rate of flowing of the charges, the amount of charges moving through per second. So that'd be like a really long tube. If that tube was really, really thin, that would also reduce the flow. And that would be like a really thin wire. That would be a higher resistance wire. So think of pushing and pressure. The difference in pressure, the difference in height, that's like electric potential, that's voltage. The flow rate, that is the current, it's the charges passing through per second, it's like the water flowing through. And what's affecting that flow rate, besides the difference in height, is the properties of the path that they're traveling through. And that would be like resistance. So that's how they all fit together. Hope that was helpful. Take care.